Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Majak. I'm here to talk about how to become an awesome distance learner. Distance learning is definitely a lot different than our regular learning in a school, right? It's at home, it's school, it's some sort of combination of both, and that can be confusing for your brain. Our mission is to figure out how to be an awesome distance learner. You can do it. There's some things that might be tricky or that are already tricky about distance learning. That's okay. I'll help you through them. Here is how to be an awesome distance learner. Find your learning space. Be respectful. Try your best. Have fun during the day, not on a screen, and ask for help. First, we're going to talk about finding your learning space or spaces. Where can you do your distance learning? A desk at home would be great, but not everyone has that. If you don't have a desk, that's okay. You just need to find a place that's quiet and with room for you to work, and with the supplies you need. The distance learning for our school will sometimes be live, like when we're in our small groups. That means your classmates and teacher will be on devices at the same time, listening and watching together. Your computer or tablet screen is another learning space. Just like there are expectations for students in class at school, there are expectations for distance learning too. They help everyone to get their brain in learning mode. You get dressed for school in our school building, and you should get dressed for school online. It's okay to still be comfy, but no pajamas or costumes. We need to dress the same way that we would dress if we were going to school in the school building. If we're using video, that means that I want to see your face. Check to make sure your whole face is in the middle of the screen. You also want to make sure that your camera is facing an appropriate space, okay? So when you're on your computer, you want to make sure that what's behind you, we're going to see that. So you want to make sure that it's appropriate, okay? Miss Majak likes to sit in the classroom with the board behind me, or if I'm at home with a wall or something like that behind me. And last but not least, please don't eat when you're on video. I want you to be healthy and full so your brain can learn, but it's really distracting if someone is eating food in a video. So we're going to make sure we eat before or after our live Zooms. Be respectful. Communicating online is different than talking to someone in person, but it's still super important to show respect. If it would be hurtful to say in person, it's hurtful and not okay to say online. Okay, when we're on our Zoom, chats and messages are for asking and answering questions to make sure you understand what is going on, not for chatting with your friends. Okay, so there will be times in our small group where we talk to each other and get to know each other, but we're not going to write messages to our friends in the chat box, because if you're focused on the chat box, you're not focused on listening to what we're talking about. Just like in school, only one person should be speaking at a time. This way, we can all hear what someone is saying. One way to make sure this happens is for students to be muted when it's not their turn to speak. This also helps make sure noises in your home don't accidentally become part of our video lessons. Okay? And you also want to make sure, even when you're muted, there's going to be times where you need to possibly unmute to talk. So you want to be in a quiet space. Sometimes we might have a chance to all talk together as a class about things that aren't related to what we're learning, just to enjoy our time together. There are some things you still shouldn't talk about or share with the class, things that you should keep private because they're personal to just you, okay? So we're going to make sure that everything we talk about on Zoom is appropriate, just like we would in the classroom. Try your best. There are many things at home that can be distracting when you're trying to focus on doing your school book work. In fact, as I'm making this video, my dog is being very distracting and making noises. There's also the TV and video games and little baby brothers and sisters. So we want to make sure that we're in a space where we can focus. Also, our brains are used to home time being about family, chores, relaxing, and playing. That can make it a little trickier to turn our brains to learning time. So we need to work on switching our brains to learning time. When it's the school day, when it's those school hours, we want to make sure that we're ready to learn, okay? And mom or dad or grandma, whoever is home with you and helping you with your digital academy, that person is your coach, okay? So they're there to coach you and help you when you might need a little help with that. It can be helpful to set a specific time each day that you will sit in your learning space and do your work. Another way that you can help yourself to stay organized and on task is to write down class meetings, when assignments are due, work time to do the assignments. We have created a schedule for you that you can use. It's in our PowerPoints, and we've sent that out. So you can print that slide and post it somewhere or copy it down so that you can see the schedule and know when you're supposed to be doing different school activities and learning. Just like we have a schedule at school, making that schedule for yourself at home is a great idea. Sometimes you might have to tell yourself, it's time to turn off the TV and start writing or start doing your math, okay? Your coach is going to be really important in helping you to get motivated and get working. Have fun during the day, not on a screen. With distance learning, you're probably spending a lot of time during the day on a screen. The problem with this is that too much screen time isn't great for your brain. When you're having fun time, try to do things that don't involve a computer, tablet, TV, or phone. So when school's over, try playing with other toys or going outside and playing or drawing or reading, having different kinds of fun that don't involve a screen. Ask for help. You are not alone on your computer at home. If you need help, here are the people that you can reach out to and how you can reach out to them. You can call your homeroom teacher at 414-5610, or you can email your homeroom teacher. If you need assistance with technology specific to the computer, you can take those issues to the Leon County Schools Help Desk, and the contact information is listed here for you. We are all in this together, I know you will be an awesome distance learner, and it's going to take us a little bit to get used to it and get in the swing of it, but once we do, I am looking forward, and I know Miss Green and Miss Grotha as well are looking forward to having an awesome year with our digital academy. So we will be talking to you soon. Bye.